mic here, they do it sometimes, they don't sometimes, so I ain't know what to expect, so I had something in mind. And if you don't mind, it goes like this. It's called the evolution of the word nigger. Okay, here's a thought you should consider. The evolution of the word nigger. It started off as a dirty word. For black folks across America, it struck a nerve. For over 400 years, it was one of the most disrespectful words for me or my peers. But over time, black folks thought they could make it sound better by changing a few of the letters, by dumping the ER and adding an A. Now, folks everywhere say it sounds okay. Now, no matter where I go, I'm hearing nigga this, nigga that. Sad thing is, it's being said more by whites than blacks. This is what white America thinks to be true. Since we call each other niggers, they can too. But if you ask me, we should feel ashamed because to them it means something different. But for us, it's still the same. You're a nigga, go figure. Thanks.
This poem is called Too Many Parties. I wrote it when I was in college. I was in a space of learning how to live my life for myself, and so I needed to express myself, that. I have turned up at way too many pity parties this year. Pity parties where I treat myself, coat my lungs with marijuana-flavored inhalers that's albuterol on my tears. They often taste of alcohol, but I've never really been one for crying, so I don't get drunk, but I have a feeling. I have a feeling that if alcohol abuse is hereditary, then that is only temporary. I don't get drunk. Just a little buzzed. Just a little buzz, just a little buzz, just a little buzz coming from my speakers and lyrics fading from my speakers like I feel so conflicted, addicted to one thing, and I've contemplated my death, please. I am tired. I am physically and mentally exhausted, but unable to tell you what the back of my eyelids look like at 3 o'clock in the morning because when the black is bright, my mind races like Usain Bolt of light, and I stay up and write, or think, or dream, eyes open, dream, or feel, or fight with myself. Money Mayweather myself, make it rain like a month before Mayweather at this fight that happened at the party, and all the best parties, they happen at night, or should I say the morning. The earliest part of the morning, and I've spent part of my mornings mourning the death of my self-esteem to a playlist in the black light. So tell me, please tell me, is this what the turn up is supposed to feel like?
To your left is the new habitat for our I look to my right. He creeps down and he centers his eyes. His hungry eyes sit on a boy no older than 8. The predator leaps forward. My 11-year-old lungs let out a high-pitched scream. No motion from the boy as claws bigger than my upper body sink into the boy's back. Blood begins gushing out. I can't tear my eyes off the little boy's bloody body as the predator's teeth tear through each layer of skin, nerve, and muscle. Everyone surrounding me screams, but I can't hear anyone. Just the color red, buzz, buzz, buzz. 5 years and 28 days of silence follows until the next attack. For this kill, I'm the target. But I can't find my 11-year-old lungs. Gasping for air, I watch his claws slice down my thighs. 3 years, he watched my every move, planned his attack on my innocence, and now he's executing the kill. The faint laughter of the crowd fades as his eyes center on me. Buzz, buzz, silence. I watch 200 pounds of hunger pounce towards me. His fur scrapes against my skin like sandpaper. His desire dissipates as blood streaks down my leg. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Red returns. Silence.
It's so true, I haven't had sex in months. It's so true that I can't seem to find a date. But that's okay, that's fine, that's great. I blame no one but myself. I pray over pieces of rotting flesh from old loves that died ages ago. Why do I keep thinking I'm Jesus? 'Cause I can't resurrect shit. The carcass stinks so bad I breathe and rot and believe that it's oxygen. I blame no one but myself. All my life I accepted the love handed to me. I only took it because I've starved for understanding in a sea of stale white bread. The crumbs tossed were like Thanksgiving to me. So when the meal was put away, I scrambled to find more until I choked on the remnants. I blame no one but myself. Snakes that hold digested promises in their bellies slither away, and I play the classic game of chase. How dare you leave me like the rest of them? They always do. They always go. It's because of something I said. It's because of something I did. But I never noticed them dying mid-crawl. They were never meant to stay with me, and yet I chased. I blame no one but myself. But I'm tired of blaming myself when all I wanted in life was a love to reassure me that I could put my running shoes down, abandon the carcasses, and step over the spilled breadcrumbs. I don't blame the ones who did me in for dirt. I don't blame not a single soul but myself, wondering how could she see these things as love. Thank you. All right, so this next one is called After the Drag Show. This is based on absolutely true events, and I hope you enjoy. After the drag show, the lemon drop martini I drank pooled in my pussy and enlarged my clitoris like a balloon. Someone, please pop me. The heat was suffocating me, and hands of desire tightened around my throat, just like their hands used to. My tears fell as fast as the storm on my car window, my hands aching to touch some skin. These foggy eyes read the unsent message, watching my thumb motioning to hit send. Are you up? I need some. Pleasure swirled my head like smoke signals. Are you sure this is what you want? Don't ever forget what you need. And it's more than going back in time, riding them in the headboardless bed, screaming to forget the scars that were left by them. Don't let them fester. Using your anger to grab onto the mattress, why does love have to feel so strange? The rearview mirror is being washed by the rain for a reason. You can't see beyond the water because you can only look forward. But what happens when you can't even see in front of you? All you gotta do is revel in your liminal space because you aren't stuck. Acknowledge everything around you and let the tears ruin your mascara. Delete the message, even if your thumb shakes. What if tonight wasn't about getting lucky, but feeling lucky enough to know better, lucky enough to choose yourself in a world of temporary fixes? Your eyelashes applaud you with each blink. Congratulations, you won yourself back. Thank you. All right, so now we've reached the part of the night where it is the audience choice. So I have two titles for you. One of them is I Hate Your Friends. This one is full of hate, full of spite on some Kendrick Lamar type shit, but not really. The other one is called The Red Flags Are As Pink. This one's a little sexual in nature, but also still grieving a woman. But anyways, which one are we feeling? The red flags or I hate your friends?
I hate your friend.
Bingo! I had that in my head too. So this is called I Hate Your Friends, and this one goes out to the girl that I thought that I was gonna get back in May, but she totally went avoiding. Oh well. Because I hate your friends. Not because they're pretty, and but because they're talking to you. You have love for them and express it every day. You have a best friend, a cool one at that, who probably felt how amazing your hands were when you massaged them. Yes, I remember that. You charge your friends for massages so it would be strictly business, but for me, I wouldn't have paid a cent. We both know why. I hate your friends because they get to hug you, get food with you, cry to you whenever they need to, rant about a stupid fucking day at work and not have to cry over hours or days of silence. Because one thing's for certain, you picked them. They're your soul family. Yeah, you may never fuck them how you wanted to fuck me, but goddamn, I fucking hate your friends because at least they can call you a friend. Because I don't have the luxury of calling you an acquaintance.
Wow, thanks.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
My name is Miss J, and I like to talk my shit, so simply allow me to say that I am so dope. And this is the part where you say, how dope are you?
How dope are you?
I'm doper than ganja smoke that make you choke from the first toke so fine you get a contact high from being around me. I said, I'm doper than dope that flooded the streets in the 80s. By the end of the night, I had you hooked on my words and called all y'all my little crack babies addicted to this dick. So in love with my vernacular as I appeal to the masses like I'm code switching, I said, I'm doper than dope that Bobby and Whit was sniffing vagina. And that's okay, because I'm going to get you high today. It's Thursday. You ain't at your jobs, and Simply Poetry is the best place to be. How y'all doing tonight? So, I'm bringing new shit.
New shit.
And I just want to be a little bit vulnerable tonight. Is that all right?
That's all right.
Okay. My boss says I'm resilient. Like I'm some kind of cast iron skillet, seasoned by struggle, expected to withstand the heat without ever cracking. My siblings, they call me strong. Like I'm Sunday roast. Slow cooked, tender. But only after being seared, wrapped tight, and left to simmer in silence. My friend, she says that I'm always there. She calls me potluck mac and cheese. Confident, familiar. Still expected to show up warm, even if I'm running on empty, and my therapist says I'm depressed. And I so badly wanted to laugh and respond, now, that's white people shit. Mind you, my therapist is a middle-aged white woman. But instead, I gave her a chuckle and said, I ain't got time to be depressed. I already have a lot on my plate, and mama said, never let your eyes get bigger than your appetite. And I'm afraid I've already bit off more than I could chew. Wife and mother be steak and potatoes this meal, smothered in aspirations of wanting to be a phenomenal woman. And this gravy comes from scratch. Not that just add water that comes from a pack. You take all the ingredients and attentiveness it needs to make sure the roux don't burn, and I've learned that rest don't come easy when the kitchen's always hot and the table's set for everyone but you. I've learned that depression don't look like silence. It looks like burnt rice. Like forgetting the cornbread in the oven because your mom was somewhere between balancing the bills and the baby's fever. It looks like eating last. Like scraping the pan for joy and calling it resilience. It looks like smiling through the salt because mama said, don't you dare waste food or feelings. So I plate my pain pretty. I garnish it with gratitude. I serve it with a side of I'm fine, but some days I want to flip the table, let the dishes crash like my spirit and say, I am tired, I'm tender, I am worthy of softness, even if I never learned how to ask for it. Some days I want to be the paper plate, cheap, collapsible, no expectation to hold the whole meal, but I keep showing up ceramic, cracked but still catching the drips, still passing the peas, still asking is everyone else full while I'm starving for softness. And Lord knows that I've been taught to season my suffering, to make it palatable, to serve it with a smile and a slice of sweet potato pie, but I'm tired of being the full course and the cleanup crew, tired of being told that sadness is a luxury I can't afford because it's gravy. This gravy comes from scratch. It's the slow stir of survival, the flour of faith, the fat of fatigue. It's the salt of sacrifice. It don't come easy and it damn sure don't come free. You gotta stand over it, watch it close, know when to turn the heat down before it scorches your spirit. And I've learned that if I'm gonna feed everybody, shit, I better learn how to taste it too. My therapist tells me that I'm depressed. And I wanted to say, girl, who has time for that when you were raised to swallow it whole? Sadness don't fit on my schedule. Grief don't clock in and out. And rest is something I keep meaning to get after the dishes, after the dreams, after everybody else gets theirs. Truth is, black women been taught to wear strength like an apron, tied tight, passed down like a family recipe,
We show up in the kitchen even when our knees is buckling, even when the pot is empty, even when the heat been on too long. We stir this gravy from scratch with hands that ain't been held, hearts that ain't been heard, and still we serve it with a smile and a slice of I'm fine. So yeah, maybe I am depressed, but I'm also tired and trying and learning to sit down before I fall down, and maybe, just maybe that's enough for today. Despite my poem being about depression, I feel like I really have a strong support system. I can step away from that pot of gravy, and I got somebody who will step in and do that for me.
Come on now.
Yeah. You know, on the days where I don't want to clean the kitchen, he clean the kitchen. I don't have to cook all the time because he cook. He helped with the baby. So I got me a good support system. And, you know, the mic is therapy, so I just thought I should share that with y'all tonight.
Thank you.
This piece, I don't really know how it's gonna go, but y'all let me know. Before I say yes to anything these days, kickbacks, cookouts, baby showers with no baby in sight, I have to ask who all gonna be there. I need intel, not just a flyer. I need to know the whole roll call. Now, if you know, you know. And that ain't just small talk and spiritual discernment. Because I'm down to kick it. But I've been protecting my peace a lot more lately. I can't fake the vibe. And I don't fuck with everybody, nor can I let shit slide. So before if I decide if I'm pulling up, I just need to know who all gonna be there. Because I'm tired of walking in rooms that feel like tests I didn't study for. Tired of dap-ups that come with disclaimers like, you still doing that poetry thing? As if my healing is a hobby. I need to know, is it love in the room? Or is it just living?
What?
Is it folks who see me? Or people who just looking to gossip? I'm not trying to decode side eyes or play therapist in the corner, so yeah, I'm down to kick it. But only if the kickback don't kick me back. Only if the playlist got some joy in it and the people ain't allergic to accountability. I don't do fake. I can't force no laughs. And I don't do side eyes I gotta swallow. I'm not being the bigger person when folks stay small on purpose. So before I say yes, I need to know who all gonna be there. Not because I'm scared, because I'm not in the mood to let slick shit slide. I protect my peace, but don't get it twisted. I clap back too. I just rather not have to. So if the room ain't right, I'll stay home with my joy, with my boundaries, with my whole self intact. So just know before you ask me to go, my question is, who all gonna be there?
I'll start off with my first called Protection. It took for me to grow closer to the age of 50 to realize the vicious cycle will never end. Each chance you give them, they'll break your heart again. Protection. I have my kids' love, church's family love, and best friends' love. I'm blessed. I thought maybe I gained that loving family through marriage. Well, several years ago, I put that dream to rest. Protection. There's two voids in my heart that will never be filled. One is living the rest of their life without my second son. Saturday will be 11 years since the day he passed. You won't understand unless you lost one. Protection. The second void I'll daydream about. Sometimes business. But hear me now. This chapter ain't about their reflection. It's about reclaiming our own resurrection. Silence used to feel like safety's direction. But truth is medicine, not their protection. We don't owe abusers a cloak to disguise, nor the comfort of quiet while other victims cry. Our healing ain't shame, it's holy correction, and our voice is a proof of divine intersection. So if you're trembling, but ready to rise, let your truth be the thunder that spits their lies. Because freedom doesn't whisper, it sings in confession, and love ain't afraid of its own reflection. A story is sacred, scars will teach, every wound suffered gives spirit reach. We don't protect pain, we protect progression. So speak it, release it, that's the real protection. And that was just a prelude into this. I just kind of wrote about that because now today is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. We're representing that, and I do want to just have a moment of silence for the ladies that recently had passed. We've had some really tragic stories, and it's just interesting how generationally we've had our ancestors being raised and taught to keep secrets. And it does contribute to the amount of victims that are out there and silenced people that are afraid to speak up. And it's all about getting your power back. So I just wanted to at least have a moment of silence for those ladies that recently passed away, and I'm thankful for the one that just recently announced that she was the one that was abducted recently. So this next one is called Bougie with My Energy. I'm bougie with my energy. They say I know you, but you don't know me. This little girl inside of me has finally broke free. She used to cry asking why nobody loves me. People pleasing became my personality. Yet empty inside, filled with sadness, was my reality. Constantly drained, slightly depressed, wearing a mask behind smiles and laughter, I slowly became a low vibrating disaster. I'm saved, not soft. Watch tone, I pray, and I pop off. Saved before I go. I joke and say I'm a 2% thug. Press me and I'll go 100. I'm grounded, both feet on the ground, but cross me wrong, I still know where the old me is stored. I've broken not one, but 3 mullets. The Jamaican, Syrian, Caucasian, and Native American blood run through me, man. I've broken, so anyways, Jesus flipped the tables and I used to flip elbows to protect me. Quantum physics is my alchemy. Your thoughts are electrical. Your emotions are magnetic. Unregulated emotions is why the crime rate is so damn pathetic. Together they put fuel and reflector frequency. Life mirrors exactly what you broadcast repeatedly. What you think becomes your reality. Focus on lack, attract poverty. Science is just logical spirituality. What you think becomes your reality. Focus on lack, attract poverty. Science is just logical spirituality. You attract who you are, not what you beg for. So I stopped chasing crumbs and started cooking 7 course. I'm a Hioka empath. Baby, I read the room like songs. Your aura got feedback. I hear alarms. You can't lie to my spirit. It reads like closed caption. I sense the plot twist before it even happens. I don't expose folks. I just let karma scream. Premieres at 8 sharp, starring your self-esteem. Your holy petty won't argue or clap back. Just let karma Uber you to your cul-de-sac. Your frequency pulls what your faith's ready to score. That's why I pray in private and in block and both praise the Lord. I'm healed, not holy. I'll still side-eye in tongues. I pray for my enemies, but sometimes it's pain. Lord bless them slow. Let their morals get steady. So I'm bougie with my energy. This ain't Tubi. You can't binge watch my blessings while the free trial is on self-reflection. Fake so loud I can hear your pitch. Discount soul, but you're talking rich. Counterfeit spirit, expired drip. I'm the sequel you skipped, the plot you missed. Clocked your vibe, inconsistent scenes. Energy overdrive, no balance, no means. I'm director, producer, divine designer. Your lo-fi flopped. I'm the cheeky headliner. You can't outfake somebody who's healed through chaos, disaster, and healed from trauma. At 14, I slipped my wrist, tired of the abuse. My mama says, slice your throat, you'll die faster.
Wow.
Yeah, my mama.
Wow.
I was her cover, a prompt to hide, lies from my dad while she paraded countless lovers I wish she never had. Left me in a car with a white man looking at us, beating his meat. Me 14, my friend 13, frozen in disbelief. After buying her crack, she rocked his pinky rocket with her hand until it fell asleep. Yeah, I know that's tragically graphic to list, but that's just one page in the book of abuse that built this activist. I shaped how my siblings received me. They kept replaying a soundtrack that just once deceived me. Same script, same tune, same words remixed. I became the target so the pattern could stick. I forgive them all, but I don't need to speak. Every holiday, my seat stays empty. Peace ain't cheap. I learned boundaries. Cost my family won't pay. So I guard my heart like my business. Mind it, okay? The last hit left me crying 6 weeks straight. But pain wrote my sermon, my power never rates. Tried to wreck my name, my career, my freedom. Said I tried to get somebody to jump him or delete him. I just wanted to know what being loved felt like. So I kept accepting wrong like it might turn right. It taught me to tolerate pain just to keep the peace. People please on repeat, hoping love finally release. I survived every shade of abuse and lies they contrived, but I rose to the ashes, divine and alive. God took my pain, turned the wounds into dry. So if you're listening and still hurting, baby, give it to God. Call your next chapter thrive. My God, my church fam, my best friends, my kids, that's my circle, tight like wigs. I'm good now, bougie with my energy, see. Can't let folks take my energy to misery. I've been to the south side of the kingdom before, tears, trauma, and broken door. But I don't chase what drains, bougie with my energy, protecting from pain. I'm chill now, bougie with my vibe, no entry for folks who made me cry. They told us time was linear, a line we just survived, but quantum physics whispered, baby, every timeline's alive. The past ain't gone, it's energy just waiting to realign. And the future ain't distance, it's vibrating in your mind. So I speak light into wounds that still echo in disguise, because when the heart forgives, even matter recrystallizes. I'm bending what they call impossible. Some call it God's code of quantum physics, the divine design, healing the past, present, and future all at the same time. I'm bougie with my energy, the way they say they know you, but they don't know me. So now I glow like trauma never touched me. Laugh like healing pays rent in my mouth monthly. If you ain't aligned, it's fine. I charge by the vibe, your spirit card declined. Ego and debt can't make the tide. I'm rich in peace, you bankrupt in mind. I'm God's favorite remix of pain to poetry, scars to shine. I'm the proof that faith bends physics. Baby, I don't just survive, I redefine. My past keeps calling like an ex talking, can we reconnect? Boy, the block list is baptized, we gonna resurrect. My angel spun the block, threw holy water on the set and said, cleaning out the demons, don't get your stilettos wet. They talking energy, baby, I trademark alignment. I turn heartbreak to LLC's divine assignment. Come on. Glowed up so bright, karma text, respect. So when you see me win, just cut the check.
Hey.
I'm the sermon, the movement, the brand, the vibe, too anointed to argue, too healed to hide. I'm blessed and petty, delivered the witty. Heaven gave me grace, in a silent litany. Saved but savage, baptized in style, halo tilted, edges laid, Holy Ghost said, girl, you slayed. I bless my food and talk a little jive. I pray before I clap back, balance supplied. Holyhood, harmony, certified. Broke that curse, made peace, my God. My scars got royalty, my peace got merch, and God said, run it up, welcome to church.
So I brought 3 things for y'all: issues, problems, and solutions. So if you're ready for the issues, say issues. Issues. Don't we all? Don't we all? Imagine being smothered with a pillow because you talk too much. Wow. Physical abuse, a solution just to shut you up. Yeah, I'm telling it all, and I'm not giving a fuck. Want somebody to know why Jen is so fucked up. Did he think I keep the shit he did to me a secret? I'm telling all today, so if y'all want to, come peep it. Ever since that day, Mama went to school and caught the bus, he beat my ass like a dog. Kicked it up like some dust. Told me I wasn't shit, but an ugly ass klutz. That I never succeeded in life simply because of who I was. What the fuck, man? Damn, was you born? If so, why couldn't I just simply been ignored? Instead of making it feel no better than a fucking whore. Instead of having nightmares about you since I was 4. Instead of you using my body for you to sexually explore. Instead of making me feel like I had no reason to live for. Our hope is gone. Our respect is lost. You did a dirty bad thing. You can never pay the cost. I'm coming up close and personal. Rawing into me because I don't give a shit. Speaking with God-given talent I was born with. I'm telling all, motherfucker. I'm telling all. I'm telling all. That's the issue. Y'all ready for the problem? Yeah. Alcohol. I pour my last shot of Paul for the evening. Fall into the face of the deep and see demons. Will they ever leave me alone? Will I break free from this bondage of pain the world has given me? I can't see. I'm blinded by the blunts and bruises I choose to use to cover up my bumps and bruises. What do I do? Crawl into a hole and just lose? Let them ring the alarm and just punch the snooze? Or get crunk on these hoes? Put some bass on these dudes. Crossing T's, dotting I's on my P's and Q's. Crossing T's, dotting I's on my P's and Q's. I'm crossing T's, dotting I's on my P's and Q's. Express myself like niggas with an attitude. Maintain through all this pain without blowing a fuse. My kids is attending undercredited schools. Baby caught a case, dreams he can't pursue. And on top of all the drama, all my bills is due. So tell me what the fuck am I supposed to do? Solution. Y'all ready for the solution? Say solution. Solution. Y'all sure y'all ready for the solution? Say solution. Peace, family. I say peace unto you, family. Y'all know we related. And I am elated. And I'm here to celebrate it. See, we were made by the same ones who created the moon and the stars and the spirits undated. Everything established by one father and one mother made me and made you. We sisters and brothers. Historical lineage and spiritual bloodline bind us together, ancestral birthright. So let's claim it, not shame it. They know that we famous, built civilizations, empires through ages. The one thing I need you to know before I leave this stage is, we are not colored, nor niggas, nor slaves who are nameless, nor second-class citizens, nor inferior beings, because these were marks that were brought to us by the Europeans. Not because they hate us, because they envy us so. They fear what you do if you knew what they know. That you give them back everything that they ever brought. That you question and investigate everything that they ever taught. They fear you connecting and protecting and preferring your own. The last thing they want you to do is return to your original soul. So let's come together. The vision must cease. Our family is one. So one, I say peace.
Can't imagine life without your baby by my side. This love that I'm feeling, and I'm hoping that you're feeling the same. many things tend to slip my mind, like how you wine and dine me, babe. I know romance is important according to the way that we feel. Have I told you I love you lately? Have I told you that you'd be the world to me? Have I told you I love you? I'll be your wishing well. Tell me what you want. Don't you think twice about my love? I say these things because I love you. It's so hard to explain. I'm hoping that you're feeling the same. You know that all I feel inside, verbally I tend to hide. Sometimes I tend to forget how much your love really means to me. Oh, have I told you I love you lately? Have I told you that you mean the world to me? Have I told you I love you, baby? I'll be your wishing well. Tell me everything you want. You try your hardest to deal, but I forgot just how you feel. Things tend to slip my mind. Oh, would you listen if I told you how much I do? If I told you my mind, oh baby, won't you listen? Oh, have I told you I love you lately? Have I told you that you mean the world to me? Have I told you I love you? I'll be your wishing well. Tell me everything you want. If you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, oh, bring me to me. All your loving, bring it home to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. day, every night. I forgive you, baby, if you bring it on to me. All your love and bring it home to me. Yeah, yeah. Bring it home to me. All your love. Don't make me beg you, darling. Just come on home. Won't you bring it to me? All of your Okay. You hate me. I don't hate you. I really don't. I don't hate you. Something wrong with him. That's why I don't hate him. Okay, everybody knows it from here. Y'all know this. Y'all can snap if you snap on beat. Yes, you wonder whether I can. If you can't snap on beat, don't please don't. Search to find a love within. Came back to let you know I got a thing for you. Can't let go, no, no, no. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. I'm in a daze from your love, you see. But I came back to let you know got a thing for you. Can't let go, no, no. Some people go around the world for love, but they may never find what they dream of. What you won't do for love when you tried everything, but you don't give up. In my world, only you make me do for love what I would not do. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. I'm in a daze from your love, you see. Came back to let you know I got a thing for you. Never, 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 never gonna let go. But then I only want the best, it's true. They can't believe the things I'll do for you. What you won't do for love. Oh, when you try everything, but you don't give up in my world. Darling, it's only you make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. But what would you do? What would you do? Would you go all the way around the world? But what would you do? What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? Hey, what would you do? What would you do?
I just wanna say happy birthday to me, to me. I wanna say happy birthday to me. Now just don't you start happy birthday. Yeah, I just wanted to say that now because somebody pissed me off in the back. It was like, oh, you were born in October? Oh yeah, Scorpio. Fuck, shut the fuck, shut the fuck.
Libra season.
Libra season. Libra gang. Hey, Hey, I got some fun facts for y'all. Did you know that the Libra glyph, probably the most famous of all the zodiac signs, that's representative of the sunset. You see that line is a horizon, and that almost like an omega sign is the sun going down.
So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is going down. Look at you, hater! You know what's funny? You hate on me now, but earlier, when Soul was up here, you was like, I support you. And what the funny part about that is, you should have seen how fast Jerica's head turned around. Her head get a J. Her braids did the loop around. Nigga, that shit was real, nigga. I said, it's going down, nigga. Anyway, okay. Push it. Peace, you for light.
Revolution.
What am I talking about? Everybody know what the song's about. They be trying to hide our history, but they know who we are, do you? It seems we feel freedom more than enslavement. Turn our backs on Zion while welcoming the agents. In this matrix, facts make us uncomfortable. Ignorance is now honorable. Intellect is just a fancy way of saying regurgitating information, because education teaches job application, not creation. It's amazing. I wonder why minds have been taken, shaped in. The likeness of evildoers now revered as great men. Thinking is a sign of rebellion, whether intimidated by hell or bribed with heaven. When our children go up and ask why we said idly by and did nothing, what the fuck will we tell them? But that won't be my cross to bear. My purpose has already been nailed in. Individuality is now doing the same thing slightly differently. Creativity the enemy. Conformity the desired imagery. One for all. Literally, your perceptions are formed for you. Numbers of the height of the deception would floor you. I implore you, read a motherfucking book. The destruction of black civilization, the Tavistock Institute of Human Relations, the miseducation of the Negro. Stop calling our ancestors slaves. They were enslaved. There's a difference, one that we should know. Similar to being American or living in America. Do you not care enough? Do I care too much? My rage is turning up and I'm running out of fucks. Black bodies been piling up. Your weed ain't loud enough to match the stench of unjust death, especially for the purposes of organ harvesting. First you shun my rights, then you deny me my oxygen. Kane, continue to take this manure. I would take a day off, but I never knew a nigga named Beulah. So I stay aggressive as a cougar, standing out like a pimped out Pontiac, because the American dream requires you to be asleep. So I guess this is the confession of an insomniac. What if there were no niggas on the master teachers now? I stay woke. What if there were no niggas on the master teachers now? I stay woke. I stay peace, truth, love, light.
Revolution.
Alright, now y'all know my name ain't Stanley. Man, this motherfucker. I keep slowly letting the mic down so I'm really comfortable with it. If I do too much in one setting, y'all like, damn, what? I thought it was taller than that. Nope, I just got good posture.
Come on, the posture.
Hell yeah, I stretch a lot, nigga. That shit ain't working. Anyway, poetry. I got some more. Hey, look, hey, October, well, it's a lot of things about October. I already mentioned the most important thing, my birthday.
My birthday.
Look,
Those Scorpios.
David Ruffin, The Temptations. Okay? I'm talking, no, literally. My birthday the 1st. Your birthday before that?
Yeah.
Exactly. Get deep behind. Ooh, cause David Ruffin type. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all gotta be honest about poetry. Goddamn poetry. Yeah, because you didn't say it on the 1st, you nigga. Shit.
Trying to have a birthday tomorrow?
Hey, raise your hand. You want to talk to me. Peace, truth, love, light.
Revolution.
Words are funny. And not funny as in comical, though they can be hysterical, they're just funny. Like, why do we greet each other with good morning? So at the top of the day, we phonetically say, have a good ass, sad ass day. See? Words are funny. But more like when your lady say, I just think it's funny how, because we are now a preposition and a noun away from being called colored. People of color. How that sounds. But what gets me so frustrated is that we have been intentionally miseducated to words, their histories, and origin. We get more backdrop to the backstory of Logan, but these wolves you ring around the rosy with won't dare admit that even the dictionary is dictated with notes from Operation Get These Niggas Capitulated. Words are funny, like nigga, or capitulated, or emancipated. The latter meaning transfer ownership, which is what the 13th Amendment did, from chattel slavery to slavery by economics. Nigga does not mean ignorant. So if you take an acting based off your own definition, technically, you want some nigga shit. Let me prove it quick. Niggas, Niger, nigga, Ethiopia, the Bible, Asia, connected to sovereigns, noblemen, dragons, players, heroes and heroines on Ravenwind. Even in Game of Thrones, the elder Dragonstone is tall like Gary them. Words are hilarious, fam. Words are funny, fam. Like when they say it's not our color but our culture. Instead of accepting their status as the social engineers of psychosis, J. Edgar Hoover Bento was his focus. But I suppose you believe the Negro went to Colombia to pick up the purest of coca with our special affirmative action tokens. Or we learn to cook crack back at home in our state-of-the-art laboratories. Or anytime the scripture mentioned anyone was black, they were speaking strictly in allegory. Words are hilarious, homie. Because it's all about perception. Disconnected definitions make it possible to mention bad as agitation or affirmation, spells, affirmations, enchantments, incantations, striking a gavel with each sentence. Words are powerful. Our tongues are weapons. The ancient city of Palestine, the etymology of Armageddon, apocalypse, uncover, reveal, it happens. Words can be terms, appellations, a variation of conceptual language inflected. A remark, a statement. How much one should believe, perhaps not a word of it. Quarrel, bicker, disagree, command, password, decree, communication, intelligence, word on the street. A basic unit of data that typically consisting of 32 or 16. In other words, what the fuck does your word mean? Because words are funny like that. Peace, truth, love, light. Revolution. Yo, for sure, for sure.
Villains, good and evil, struggling to survive with good more often winning out, just left me conflicted. Because I always felt more akin to the villains than I did the heroes. Depictions of good were blue-eyed, white-faced, and came from a culture that to me just felt foreign. Except I was taught this was good, these were the heroes, and don't you want to grow up to be a good man? This conflict only went deeper when I started to pay more attention to the villains, noticing how most of them were cloaked in black or darkness, came from a culture that good society didn't recognize and quickly marginalized, driven to action through some unspeakable but preventable pain or trauma, deciding enough is enough and fighting against the system. You think I was more Bruce or Bane, a dark-skinned black boy growing up in good schools. Watching my peers label born thugs, ghetto, and a nuisance from the same teachers who were quick to tell me how glad they were I wasn't like them. Had me feeling like I wasn't black enough growing up, trying to figure out why I was so quickly accepted, and they quickly ignored the broken situations that produced the broken behaviors of my peers, and how quickly all of this was correlated to the melanin in our skin. There it is. Again, that conflict. Heroes, villains, good, evil. I wanted to grow up to be good, but the older I got, I had to question what that really meant. When all my examples that good society agreed upon were blue-eyed, white-faced, and proudly proclaimed that my greatest oppressor would rise again, in addition to the fact that every black movement I was ever taught about became vilified, role models turned into martyrs whose legacies were reduced and their mistakes were amplified, their fear and pain was patent and propagandized, so how could I ever be good? Imagine a 13-year-old me realizing the best I could become in life is a terrorist. Wow. That's what good society labels people like me who fight for black culture the way I did. In my dreams, the spooks who walk through the door, the apes who dare be civilized weren't meant to be assimilated, only targeted, taken out, and their remains left in brightly animated displays. Yeah, I never got into comics. But heroes and villains squared off around me daily. Those labeled good often upheld the system. Those labeled evil sought to bring change. So no matter how much they told me this was good, my attraction to these villains became less and less strange. I didn't understand how they didn't understand how marginalized my people really were. They didn't care how deep the trauma went. In fact, they planted a seed called capitalism and grew a tree of wealth off its sustenance. My culture ain't looking for no hero. Just waiting for the acknowledgement that we ain't never been the villain. Enough is enough. We have to be driven to action and fight against this system. This unspeakable pain and trauma was preventable. We're exhausted trying to explain what they willfully ignore. Life has become a remake of Birth of a Nation. We can't allow our history to continue to be rewritten, to be hidden. And if me speaking on my experience through this existence to you is defensive, then you are not a hero. You are not good. You are not righteous. You are a coward. You are the villain. You are a support for one of the oldest pillars of white supremacy, and hear me clear, a change is coming. New heroes and villains will arise. I just hope we can have an honest conversation about good and evil so we don't sacrifice our kids to the wrong side. The Sisters Beyond Dope. First time I seen her creativity off the charts. She is the producer of Hotter Than July. She is the producer of J Parlay. Am I saying that right? The J Parlay Festival. Don't let me, I'm missing one. Queendom, there it is. She's a producer of Queendom. She's a mother. She's a wife. She's an author. She's a publisher. When I tell you, and before I forget, she has a Grammy-considered album, All the Things. I'm telling y'all, we in for a treat. Put your hands together. Start making some noise. Put your hands together for Jerica D. Werther. Clap her up, all the way to the stage, all the way to the stage. Last call, by the way, last call.
Standing at the door to the house of opportunity. In a world that seems so false, I love that you're true to me, and I don't care if it's green or horn, green, minus yellow, it's still the blues to me. And no matter how clear my words, transparent does not define me. In this spot where you're going to find me with my pen and my pad, reflecting on life, I am wishing that I had the chance to go back and try again. Erase a couple of sins because back then I had this tendency to try to be something I wasn't meant to be. Meaning I was wanting too bad to be something I was not. Now I am who I am, and I think this shit is hot, brand new. So I'm gonna call that my hot fire. My number one scorching thirst quench supplier, grade A resume, I knew higher, putting in so much work after this, I may retire. This, that new spit. They get on the mic and rock spit. That spit too long at the bottom, so it's my get on top spit. I mean, yes, in theory, it could be my get on stage and flop spit, but I'ma go ahead and give it my all, but I wasn't gonna be shit spit. Foul mouth, been bluffing, emancipation calling me out. I fine walks of faith, leave little room for false doubt. Wide hips, accenting full lips, nappy roots like buckwheat soul food, keeping me thick transformed. Flesh versus spirit, keeping me torn. I got to myself daily because I am labeled reborn and I love words. Nouns, adjectives, and adverbs, and I know it sounds crazy, but I'm gonna try my hand at Proverbs 31:10. Knowing true happiness comes from within. And when integrity is your character, you no longer have to pretend. See, I am perfectly imperfect. Get on the mic and murk it. Found myself growing, and who knew that it would hurt a bit? Old ties. Drown my burgers and hot fries. I was sad when them size 7s could no longer hold my thighs. Don't get it twisted. I'm still hot like blacks on Front Street. And my grandmama peach cobbler's still so sweet. I remember my mom working 3 jobs to keep shoes on my feet. He says I'm bitter when I don't smile. Leaving my peace of mind now on trial. Dead woman walking, I say this could be my green mile, and some say she is so strange. Got crazy flow because she deranged. Only shot of freedom as if she pleased. Insane when I just want to be. In layman's terms, be free. Living inside a box, I said just ain't my cup of tea, insomniac. Yes, it seems I never tire. I got flooded with life, so now I search for ground that's higher. And when I reach the top, was crowned Neo Soul Survivor. Take heed and listen, because these words I speak are dire. I give them to you for free for the demand. I'm top supplier. Expressions come at no cost, but I'll sell to the highest buyer. Brand new. Thank you.
Come on now.
I'm on my tippy toes. I'm not as tall as my personality. Like you say, I'm my posture. I just stand up straight. Act like I've been here before. I don't know none of y'all. And I don't even know what poems I'm gonna do. That's my truth. Hey, you know, we're just gonna see
We're gonna see what's happening. What's on my list? I can tell you about myself. My name is Jerica. I am from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Born and raised on the playgrounds where I spend most of my days. And I used to write performance pieces. A series of fictitious situations filled with clever one-liners that made the audience roar with excitement. I wrote performance pieces. They reflected none of me, had none of my image intertwined, but that's what they wanted, right? So I wrote them, I performed them, they loved them. And of course, we'll come back for more. Got to the point I was afraid to do me. Afraid to display the true poem inside. I have become an expert in performing lies. So now, I will try this performance piece on for size. I was born in Tulsa, Oklahoma, the second of my mother's three. My favorite color green is a reflection of me. I sing often, probably more than my daddy likes. When I was 7 years old, someone stole my bike. I have 3 fathers, and to say it best, I think my life represents God's ultimate patience test. I've been in love 2 times and one don't even know it. The feelings went deep, but I was afraid to show it. I was never a bad child, but I know the meaning of a misfit. I never hung with no clique. They would never get me. Trust no one totally. I love to smile. I will do it joyfully. I have many associates, a few real friends. I'm the world's greatest listener. And everybody said, oh, no. It depends. Gemini. God's teaching me means nothing. I have a third loving pastor. He wants me to be something. Most of the men in my life are either brown, green, or white. I pray, but they never win that fight because that's their battle. And I wish I had a saddle because they've ridden a horse since 23. Look at me. On stage performing for my mama and daddy's Mama Mary too, for Daddy McGee and Miss Clayton, for Lansing and Lovey, KJ and Siani, for anybody that knows anybody connected to these bodies, to all the hugs I wished I had, the I love yous I was afraid to accept, to all the truth that is coming. Thank you. See, I love the Lord. He heard my cry. I've crossed that river 1,000 times to bring you this, my performance piece, my life manifested to paper and ink mixed with a series of factual situations. There was no clever one-liners to make you roar with excitement. But I wrote it. I performed it. I loved it. And if you want no more, well, shit, I understand. Thank you. My stopwatch on so that I can be an appropriate human being. Because I warn you that I come from a family of Baptist preachers. Wow. Glory. Hallelujah. Say amen, and I'm don't know how to say. Right? I'm a poet. I've been doing poetry for moons and moons. And in Tulsa, Oklahoma, I also curate experiences. One of those experiences is called Queendom, which will be in March, and I'm hoping that some of the ladies that were here tonight will be a part of that, and that we will continue to grow and expand this thing. It becomes a tour. It is in March. It'll be on the 29th in Tulsa, but hopefully a little earlier here. Yes or yes? Yes. I love it. Y'all did it right. Lyrically speaking, I can hold my own. I'll take a schismatic rhetoric, create me a throne. This life's my own. You can still call me your highness. Try as you may, but still can't find this type of flow. See, the words come from inside me, often so bright that they almost seem to blind me, but I continue to fight. Because I consider beauty, my mind and mouth consummate make marriage at the mic. I work on being free and that being okay. So when I stand before you at times like today, I can say, no, you know, it's been hunky-dory. And in fact, you'll understand you'll never get the full story. There was guts to this glory. Yet they wonder how my words get formed. I tell them it's often the rainbow at the end of my storm. And I'm thinking, if I don't write this down, if I don't write this down right now, I'll die. So why beg the question? I freely give answers. My people are plagued because they let their tongue be their cancer. I see it eat away their hope. Trying to turn truth into fallacies in an effort to cope with the issue at hand. Too many sisters trying to find God in a man that can't understand why they're crying every night. Losing love every second, holding on too tight to not so, and so they go on this search to find themselves. Fighting only this hoe and only that hoe and still don't know why, girl. I don't write this down right now, I'll die. And these moments get so intense. I'm beating faster every second. My mouth muscles start to clench. And what's that shake? I'm afraid being back. My next words could make fucking nauseous. So I'm too cautious what the outcome could be. But I firmly believe shit was freedom if you ain't free. Ain't my cup of tea. So I'm gonna face this fear. Lump in my throat as I try to hold back tears to give too much back, honey. Cause when honesty meets the eyes, I don't know how to act. My mouth muscles contract, my teeth grin. I'm trying to deal with the shit as I'm climbing the walls and praying. Today I don't fall from the pressure. And if I don't write this down, I'm telling you, if I don't write this down, if I don't write this down right now, I'll die. So why ask why? Some things just are as they is. Hell, my first real passion was into the biz and it wasn't even for the dough. Shit, all I ever wanted to do was write just one show. Now I don't even know. It's like left brain versus right. With all that's going on, I'm looking to make this show hype, make this flow tight, make sure you feel me. Wondering if all things are created equal, exactly how free is free. And if I don't write this down, if I don't write this down, if I don't write this down right now, I'll die. Thank you. The wings on my back are flying. That's not a poem. That was me literally telling you what's happening in real time. You want some love poetry? Let's talk about it. So I was lounging, and he walked in, this suave-looking brother with mad dividends. He said, "Hey, boo." I mean, how was that? As I examined his biceps and the curve of his pecs, he said, "Sweetie, why don't you give me a hand? We could travel to Rome, Egypt, Asia, and France." I said, "Damn, boo. That all sounds swell." As he gives play-by-play of him ringing my bell, my head is spinning, an enigma I am in. As he explains, I can have Caddy, him, and Ben. What? But it was all too much. I was just chilling in the cut trying to eat me some lunch. He says, "My queen, I can give you ice and chrome." And I said, that's the bomb, babe, but I'm saving myself for the Jones. The Love Jones. The Jones of Joneses. Jones has mocha-colored skin and a wonderful smile. He makes the world I'm living in seem all worthwhile. He makes me laugh. I never cry. He explores my soul through the gaze of his eyes. I mean, I'm digging, right? Because technically he's not mine, but I can tell by his actions that he is worth the time to get to know. And I mean, over and over. My heart keeps dancing in this field of clovers. He's the shit. Mr. Suave Debonair, don't take it the wrong way. It's just my frame of mind seems to always stay on this Jones, this Love Jones, this Jones of Joneses. I mean, perhaps you could impress the other girls with the promises of everything in a material world, but I'm looking for something it's a little more real. I'm looking for something my great-great-grandma could feel. You know, that Jones, that Love Jones. Jones of Joneses. I just wish you could see when he walks into a place, the ultra beams of light that reflect off my face. He's my sunshine. And though he may be your rain, I'm saving myself all the same for the Jones, the Love Jones, the Jones of Joneses. The extended version goes, he gives me loving. 1 in a million loving, more than a man loving, tell all my friends loving. I mean, it's good loving. Melt my heart loving, sending chills loving, 1,000 thrills loving. I mean, I got some loving. Sweet Jimmy loving, how the scream loving, got me fiending loving. It's right loving. Pure in heart loving, take me to church loving, kneel and pray loving. I got his loving. Everyone's jocking loving. This can't be true loving. All of mine loving, yes. Secluded loving. That means the only one loving. Brags about me loving. No hoes allowed loving. I mean, it's unconditional loving. That will you be my bride loving. Till death do us part loving. I promise I do loving. A house and kids loving. A cat and dog loving. I'm thinking the Lord loving. I'm speaking in tongues loving. Amen.
Good luck.
So as he mentioned, I have a new album that is out. This is wild as fuck to me. I perform live Typically, a cappella, I love just speaking directly to people and just connecting because a lot of times we all going through the same kind of shit. Our own little speckled version of it, but it can real out here in these streets. It's so rough. Sometimes. But I took a chance. I've been asked to create an album for eons, right? I'm not gonna tell y'all how it ain't because it's my business. In real life, I would. It don't even matter. I'm grateful to be here because again, life is real and every day is a blessing. But I finally created an album. I connected with a live band, which is not something that I normally do, although I'm an avid music lover and a live music fanatic. If there's a live band playing somewhere, I need to be right there. I want to be on the stage. I want to feel the spit, almost like, not physically, but you know, like that. You can feel like the hot, like the. I want to feel the syllable come out of their mouth before it actually reaches the mic. I want to be that into it. And so having the opportunity to actually connect with the band and to curate an experience and to lay that record and to share it and the response be so beautiful. Somebody submitted this for Grammy consideration. That was stupid. That's wild to me. Are into this kind of thing, and you are here, so I imagine you're into this kind of thing. Go ahead and look me up. My name is Jerica, that's Jerica, and the album is entitled All the Things. I don't know if I'm gonna do any poems, so I guess performance pieces on there. Yeah, that's track number 2. Go team, go. Come on, Garrett, I know that. I'm not supposed to use your stage name, Miss J. I almost called you a government. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And so I will share. I'm trying to think of what poem I could potentially do from that. Everything I need comes to me when I need it. All the things I need come to me when I need it. Everything I need come to me when I need it. Is that the universe opening up for me? Is that my inner me unfolding and blossoming? It seems like the cosmos aligned perfectly for me to pause and just be. Like healing and higher levels are attracted to me. Like what's always been true is manifesting for the world to see. Could it be? Could it be that God's making a way for me? That everything I need is just, ooh, sashaying to me. Oh, those blessings chasing me down, my G. Could it be? Could it be the angelic realms conspiring for me? That everything I need is just sashaying to me. Is that weapons against me not prospering? Could it be? Oh, is that love unraveling me? Chord by chord, like a melody exposing me. Is that everything I ever wished for, plainly here for me to touch and see? Could it be? Is that my shadow, gently turning the keys to the depths of me? Like raw authenticity reflecting my destiny. Could it be that peace and love are surrounding me? That restoration and elevation are ascending me, that everything I need, all the things when I need You're gonna have to listen to like the whole thing because it goes into a whole gospel revamp. And they're like, everything. It's so cute. Download it and listen to it. It'll be so great. You'll love it. Okay. I wrote that because, again, life be whooping your ass sometimes. And sometimes you have to literally, not sometimes, all the times, you need to think about what you're saying to yourself. You need to think about how you're affirming yourself in your day-to-day walk. And I wrote that poem because I needed to see, even in the midst of moments that were dark and trying and hardy, that, no pun intended with that one, but when life gets hard, I needed something to remind me of what my North Star is, which is that ultimately life is good and it's a blessing. And we get the chance to walk this thing and to experience all of its beauty, even in the midst of everything else that feels like trash. Thank you. Yeah. So that's just one of those refrains that I have to just remind me about the things. And so, where are we at? Oh, okay. What can we do? So, we have ego tripping. We could do consistory. No, I'll do ego tripping, and then we'll get on out of here. Ego tripping, no subject, and we're on schedule. Y'all see how we just did that? Yeah. I love that we had this discussion. We worked this out in real time. I feel like we really got this. Go Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers was the shit. I don't know what y'all talking about. I mean, I hope I know Ego Tripping by heart. It's also very cute on the album. It has this nice little bass line. It has this thing going on underneath it. You just gotta imagine it, but it's okay if you don't because Ego Tripping. You need me in your life professionally because I got enough friends and I'm a wife. Ego tripping. Don't trip, just ask me why. I don't look like what I've been through, how I've still kept hope alive. That's mental fortitude. No, I ain't got no time. Not trying to be crude. Do not interpret it's rude. It's just so many things upon my plate. I chefs it up for goodness sake. I got more give than I can take. 2 kings. Raising into upstanding men. My home is full of joy and peace. Space let people in. That's overflow. They say it's in me to win. That's how I rock. I knock your socks. That's who I am. I think it's hot. That's how I rock. I knock your socks. It's who I am. I think it's hot. And for the 3rd time, right? That's how I rock. I knock your socks. It's who I am. I think it's hot. I got curves for days and a body for weeks. Publish the books. Still manage to stay sweet. My eyes, they're gentle enough to cry, yet strong enough to gaze into each one of your eyes. They don't get it. Just what these tears mean. Each drop's a drip of kerosene, ignite fire to your dreams in this mouth. Hey, it can do some things like inspire, spit hot fire, still your #1 supplier. I'm telling you, what does all this greatness mean? I got the nerve to be funny, relatable, multiple degrees. What does all this greatness mean? Funny, relatable, multiple degrees. Now, if you want to hate, just call me fat. And I won't cry. I fact check those facts, results came in, and I'm still fly. Ego tripping, because baby, this way could go up to the sky with your girl still in my inbox trying to taste this apple pie. Did I stutter? I don't tend to mince words. I mix actions with dreams so tough. My name is now a verb. They be like, I just Jerica that shit, and I say, get it, little homie, you up next to hit this lick. Yes, I Jerica that shit. Get it, little homie, you up next to hit this lick. 3rd time's a charm, right? Yes, I Jerica that shit. Get it, little homie, you up next to hit this lick. And after that, I support a family and a dream. Who you know in these streets loving folks harder than me? On a mission to realize potential fun students through school. Well, yes, I'm ego tripping because I'm like candy and soul food. No need to bury the plot. I am who I am, and I think this shit is hot. Thank you. Like wounds, occupied by premature hope, hands and fists, preparing for battles they don't know exist. Stretch. As raindrops prance against windows of moving cars, we speed, we race to chase identities losing quicker. Copies of a copy, only faded pictures. Copies of a copy, distorted depictors. Hands tight on the wheel, thoughts get shook like Richters. We drive to be loose, we drive to be free. What must, cause so you know you ain't as bad as me. But fingertips slip. Our grips, we forget. Next stops, the top, don't let go. Yet we claim change like dimes, burnt offerings we bring. Choosing sacrifice over repentance, wondering which one he'll see. Try to build stairways to heaven instead of their room to the tree. Bound in our afflictions, we've already been set free. Release is what we want to say. Flooded by night, girded for battle by the day, by the way the world turns on its axis. We rotate our position, trying to gain access like that woman with the issue. Be determined, don't fret, hold tight, cause that garment don't let go yet. That's me. That's it. That's my time. It's been a pleasure. All the things. I'm the lyricist turned logo on the Instagram. Jerica D. Wortham on everything else. I have some shirts. Those shirts are say queen shit. So sorry, fellas, unless you want to support that movement. Yeah. Buy it for a woman that you think is a queen and tell her that she's queen. You know what I'm saying? It's queen shit. That's what we doing. That's what we do. And so I have some queen shit shirts that'll prepare you for March because y'all are coming to Queendom. Yes or yes? Yeah. I love this for us. Okay, great. So, and then I have an annual anthology that comes out. It's called The Rue. We actually have another one coming out in March. But I brought, because I think I had some more from our quarantine life when we was all stuck inside. So you can hear about how people was feeling when they was stuck inside. It has toilet paper because y'all know y'all was going fucking crazy over some tissue. So we have some of that on the cover. And that's it. So I thank you all for your time. You've been absolutely spectacular, absolutely wonderful. And I hope we meet again. Yes?
Thank you.
Every nigga is a star. Yo, that is a whole bar. Because when I'm around my niggas, I feel the warmth of their spirit, but realize what I'm seeing is a dying image of their light years behind where they really are. That's depression. Hanging off us like niggas on street corners. Always in the background like bad debt, but swinging and singing us to bed like a toxic lover. How we can rock us to sleep like a sweet lullaby, but rob that same sleep of any peace or shut eye. So I wait and sing, every nigga is a star. Nigga, I didn't write this piece for you. I didn't write this piece to make you feel comfortable. This wasn't designed to fit in. Not when niggas are so easily excluded and socially it becomes fitting to slap a documentary or a fake ass reality show, but what about the check that's missing? Pass a reparations stimulus and change in my community won't even take that funky ass 15 minutes. You got my people conditioned to sing and dance for. Entertain and do a pantomime existence, so even when our art speaks, they can't wait to question what you stand for. That's why you can't forget. Every nigga is a star. Ain't it convenient they not justify not teaching our history based on how the descendants of our enemies feel? After slave owners were paid reparations and given a loophole to continue to deal, bonus points, pain ingrained through epigenetics was aimed for your seeds to never heal. That story don't even sound real. Turn the page. Every nigga is a star. And you see it in the innovations of every industry and field. Yearly watching another based on a true black story that'll leave you thinking there's no way that was real. No, we're not a monolith, but what if we could be? Maybe we should be, if only for a time, just to remind every nigga is a star. Even the dummy destined to crash. The statistical anomaly eliminated from the math. The ones that selected last, overlooked, often passed, brother, sister, laugh. Why? Duh, cuz every nigga is a star. And I put emphasis on the nigga, because at times this world won't see a thing in me more. As if these negative stereotypes aren't Willie Lynch's nevermore. A poem of death and destruction that was scripted generations ago that hardened within our veins, that stretched comfortably across our bones, so even when they find our fossils, they'll see our oppression had a name. What's up, my nigga? Don't forget, every nigga is a habit away from being stable, a helping hand away from beating addiction, a wise word away from choosing living, a mentor away from running a business, a level playing field away from giving a fuck about this system. Every nigga needs to listen. It's time for some paradigm shifting. Consider the children. Called kings and queens as their day begins. By night, their ignorance violates our patience. Now their YN. Sunday, we praise God. Monday through Saturday, we raise titans. That's a tight spin. Because that means it'll be our ignorance at the mercy of their patience that'll ultimately bring about our destruction or birth. So really tell me what your soul is worth, nigga. That's why we gotta come together and unify. Cause who would deny that you and I and every nigga is a Thank y'all. Thank y'all for supporting Temporary Poetry, man.